Okay, so we're starting the stream. Here I am going into, let me show you the full, so you can, it always asks
Are
that, and then,
you're not streaming it on, or where are you streaming it?
just, friggin' Twitch. So anyway, this is the
Twitch.
game I'm trying,
You
and
have
then,
Discord.
yeah, I know, streaming it publicly. Okay, so this game,
Okay.
obviously I need to maybe take it out of full screen or something. It's, oh my god, please get the hell. Okay, so I've already tried loading this game a couple times, and my immediate gripe is that you can't left click on this button. What? Don't do this to me. Yeah, you can't left click. You can right click on it. And first of all, that is bad game design because you're supposed to be able to right left click. Left click is the standard natural thing. Right clicking on a button just to be able to leave. You left click on the settings button to get into this thing, but you right click to escape. That makes no sense. Okay, this is also the lowest resolution, which also means bad. Please stop that. Let's switch to windowed, and you have to press space, or I have to press space, and I don't prefer that. So we have this tiny little screen here. Yay. And then we have nothing, because it's not doing anything on full screen, huh? That's that's amazing. It doesn't even show you the menu, and I can't do anything about the settings. Can I Alt Enter this bitch? I cannot. It's fucked. Okay, great. Stop. Ooh. Big oof. If it's stuck on windowed mode when it launches, and they just won't even show the screen, I can't even try to proceed, much less have myself get to the point where I normally would have the oh great, this is good.
Problems. That's
Oh, it's starting
interesting.
it. At least maybe if it starts in windowed mode, it understands how windowed mode should work and it should operate correctly. Okay, so windowed mode after you restart actually shows the screen, so that's something. So we're just going to go into here and we're going to go into solo because online, whatever, I'm going to just try that later. And then goes into loading, and then what happens? Don't know. I actually haven't tried this on full screen or not full. Okay, listen, OBS, you're seeing something I'm not seeing here. Also, while in windowed mode, you don't see the problem that I was having before. In full screen, this button is behind the game, so I can't press it unless I press Alt Space M and then go and push the button over because that's how you access the move function of Windows stuff. You like go here, you press that, you press M, and then you can just move it around with your keyboard.
Uh,
Whatever. So
I'm not
anyway,
on.
to be clear, I only got the demo, so that I'm not totally insane. This game is got specs that I cannot even begin to play, but I'm seeing problems beyond the specifications. So there you have that. I think I stole your personality a tiny bit. Okay, to begin with, 12 gigabytes of RAM is too much. That might be an overestimate of what it needs, but that's not gonna work. Also, it needs NVIDIA junk. This is improv. Also, it needs broadband internet connection, which somehow mine is saying it was online. His was my friend. You can hey um. So Damien, we played Phasmophobia and Repo He says you could talk, dude. They hear.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just probably something like I don't have it on in the options, and that's it. I just need to
but
find the
like
option for it, and that's it.
I'm telling you right now, it's not an options. It's just like it's weird that it's not online for him because he's got a better computer and whatever else, and he's got the internet on, whatever. I don't know. Looked at all the settings. It has nothing to do with online in the general or any of the settings. So I'm like, huh,
Mm,
that's uh,
that's it.
that's weird.
There's
So
no like turn off and on online settings.
no,
Usually that's something that's there.
no, not really. Um, I've never found that.
Hmm.
It's more like if you are online, it'll tell you, and then so like your
It says
internet.
I am online.
Well, yeah, I
It,
mean
it
you're definitely talking to me, so you're online. Anyway, um,
might be a
the
fireball
game
thing.
looks kind of cool and everything, but it doesn't look super much more than like Alien Isolation or whatever. Maybe it's just a high end game that I just. I'm definitely glad I didn't pay $13 or $24 for because I would not be able to play this game. But the only thing that I can say about it that gives it any amount of saving grace is this. In the beginning, even before anything else of the game, is it talks about the installed version of the Intel graphics driver has issues, so whatever else. And that might be the only thing that is like maybe it's my end. But I mean also I don't have the RAM for it. So it's like it's like it's exactly like Pal World where I was able to get into menu, character creation barely showed up, and then I crashed because it's got too big of an understanding of what RAM it needs.
Some
So yeah,
people
I
might
don't.
just put RAM into their computer too. Like there's 4 slots for your RAM usually,
Yeah,
and you might be able to expand it. And plus, you have to consider different RAM sticks that are compatible with the current system you're working with.
yeah.
So
Okay, there
maybe
is
they just made it
one.
for maybe
There's
they just
one
made it for higher end
online
PCs.
system. I don't think I'll be able to join them and actually make it work. One person is online. That's interesting. There are two people playing that match. Um, what are you asking me to allow? This is new. Do you want public or private networks to access this app? Why am I doing that setting now? I don't know. I can hear something. Okay, don't tell me that I can play online but not solo. That's interesting. I can hear buzzing. This is the furthest we've gone. I can't see anything. Great, good job. Is anyone there?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
No, I mean in the game. Like I went into someone's lobby. I'm blind. I'm gonna have to crash the game probably. Oh, yeah, game unresponsive or some nonsense. Let's just move this over. Um, okay, this is not working. So trying multiplayer didn't work. Although it's
Yeah.
like half working, which is the more weird question. I'm gonna just close it. Sorry, people. All right, so that was my.
Uh,
This is pretty much the extent of what I believe. I now here's the problem with me. I have
what's
played
up?
Monster Hunter World. That game took 2 hours of attempts to try to get into that game, and eventually I got into it by having the lowest settings possible. We're already there, so I'm not attempting much more with this. I've done a lot of the basic troubleshooting to try to minimize the impact of my computer. This game just cannot work. I'm pretty sure. Unlike
Some
Monster Hunter
people
World, where I could go back in and maybe try playing it, and it was amazing. It was a great game. Fantastic.
sometimes
Maybe
things
laggy.
don't work.
I mean, it was laggy. Maybe that's the other thing. Maybe I need to mess with the max frame rate is off currently, so maybe I should change it to. Why is it in hertz? That's not okay. Let's say
Alright.
I can probably do it in like normally it is frames per second instead of hertz, so that's a bit of a pain in my wherever it is. I don't know if VSync is supposed to be off, but it's off. Post processing quality, I'll turn that to low. Let's bring sharpening down because I don't fucking know what that is. Film grain, let's turn that off. Aberration and depth of field. Probably all need to be off for the minimum of stuff. And we'll press the space bar to set that as thing, and then we'll go backspace because that's the button they chose to make it. And I'm not going into a public session. Maybe I'll go into solo again and also a public session to see if that can possibly at all anything. But this is the extreme level of hoping. In okay, fatal error. In Phasmophobia, they have low resolution settings like 700 by a tiny number, and this one starts at 1,000 something, and I'm like, you gotta be dumb.
Fascinating.
It's gotta be uneducated about how games can be low res or something. Like we literally have to go under 1,000 to load that map with the diner, and it doesn't have the option in this game. Is what? Okay. It. I love how fatal error, and then you press the OK button. Sometimes it would crash, other times won't crash. Have to manually crash it. Not fun. I don't know if it would work better in full screen or not. I don't think it would make any difference. But also, I should maybe try doing that thing they talk about with the something. I should try doing the thing with the drivers. But anyway, now I'll try starting a public session. Because that's, or a private session. So I will host the game. And that's my only hope that I have left. Except for maybe join a private session. Which, okay, wait, we're in. Son of a bitch. I almost gave up. This is why I took like 2 hours to do it. Oh, never mind. Wait. Okay, it says fatal error. I want to ignore that, go back to the game, and try to continue. Where is the... Oh, God, I hate you. It's on the screen, and I have to move it over in order to move it over. Okay, go back into the game. Is the game... Okay, wait. So I got into the game. I saw something of the game. It immediately crashed.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, so that's as far as I'm getting, unless I try a dozen more times.
And hope to God it passes through
I mean, it won't.
and then it stabilizes.
I mean, the other thing is that I need to probably switch over Discord and say no Discord. So, boop. Switch you over to my phone.
Do you only have the 4 sticks?
I don't know what my computer has. Regards to sticks. All I know is that I have.
Did you buy these specs of an office computer or?
This was bought for me. back in the day when the system was able to provide funds for trips, and then you go and, well, there's no trips because of obvious the disease, COVID and all that nonsense. So we were like, oh, we're gonna stay home, and so the option obviously is you can buy something. So I got a PlayStation 4 and I got a computer. And it's a baseline computer from 2021. So it's like
Okay,
it's
there's your issue.
it's a
You got
baseline
a
computer,
basic
not
power.
yeah. Yeah, I'm giving
They
up on
gave
this
you
game.
an office computer which only has
Or
four
whatever.
sticks of RAM.
Probably. Yeah, this
You're
game I
running
am yeah.
eight. You're running 8 gigabytes of RAM, I believe.
No. So let me see my.
Four sticks of RAM,
I don't know
or
what the
if you're
hell
running,
it's got. Let me see
or
if I can
there's a chance
find it.
they gave you 1 stick of RAM.
Like it says
You
it
only
has
are
10 or something.
It says it has 10 sticks of RAM.
No, it has freaking 10 gigabytes of memory. Um, which I actually can't tell from here. Where are the specifications for this nonsense? Oh, right. It doesn't even. Windows 11 is such a joy.
Windows 11
Is a
is
stupid
garbage.
piece of shit that I can't revert from. I am stuck with it.
Yes, that was your choice.
No, it really isn't. Um,
What? What do you mean? You
it's
can't
not.
deny Windows 11 update. I'm still running on Windows 10.
Let's see what I can do about nonsense. Megabunk was fun. I'm able to play that. That's fantastic. Wish it was multiplayer. That'd be great. Like they have other multiplayer shoot 'em up the environment games. Those are good. Like Windfall or some other game that Bob is playing.
I'm guessing you're not going to be able to run the next game I posted.
What?
I posted
Oh,
another game I'm interested in that was a multiplayer game. The thing about that is, it's got dinosaurs.
okay. Is it
It's
Ark
got
Survival
dino.
Evolved or the other thing?
Nope,
There's the system. No.
nope, not Ark
Oh.
Survival Evolved.
How did it end up saying about the storage? Is it storage? Okay. Um. How do I know RAM with this nonsense? How do I go back to system? Why is why is this? It's not responding.
Because Windows 10 is garbage.
I'm out.
No, Windows 11 is garbage.
Uh, well, that's supposed to be in the sound menu. How do I find out the damn like specifications or whatever? System components. That's
That
not
might be
it.
it.
What the hell? Can't
Oh my
can't
god.
figure it
This
out.
dinosaur game I posted to 4 to 1 players, it
Mm.
only gives you the weapon it gives you to actually fire like a firearm.
Mm.
It gives you a like not a Garand, but it gives you one of the hunting rifles of some sort of a single fire gun. You have to pull the chain, pull up,
Musket.
pull back. It gives you a musket. A musket. The new game I'm looking at, it gives you a musket to fight against the creatures that are going after you.
I just want to find the specifications of the damn computer. I can't find it. Personalization is a joke. let's see about whatever this game is you're talking about. Reopen Steam. I mean, this thing that I'm using. Deaf Ground. Huh. What is that? So it's like I got a computer from the garbage. It has all sorts of parts. It'd be great if I could go somewhere, get all these. But the problem is I would have both my computers be there to do the things, and like I don't want to.
You just need to upgrade your RAM sticks. That's it.
Well, not just that. I also need freaking NVIDIA or something. So I would have to add that in. Deaf Ground is early access, $15. And the specifications are 8 gigabytes, so it's possible maybe, but then you look at there's NVIDIA graphics, nonsense. DirectX 12, nonsense. 35 gigabytes of space, which I probably don't have.
Probably.
I gotta delete something maybe or whatever. Then have to buy things in order to do it. Where the hell is the damn?
I'm not getting that yet.
Okay.
Maybe later, but I'm not getting that yet. It looks
Oh, I
good,
do
though.
have enough space for it on the computer. Okay. So it's just the processor needs an i5 maybe. I have that. Windows 10 or later. Additional nodes, players with lower network speed. Like it's the problem is the NVIDIA stuff is like the ray tracing nonsense and whatever. My computer can't usually handle those games. So it's like, huh?
Is it retracing one of those new features computers have now?
Ray tracing is crazy math to see how light reflections blah. And it's like, yeah, it's a bit intensive if you don't have a NVIDIA chip.
Don't forget Doom the Dark Ages has something else that's a pseudo down from retracing too. It's like they have retracing and then they have pseudo retracing, which allows them to like add something new to the game that makes it far more better.
Huh.
Like it adds to the game.
I don't know what this...
I can't even run Doom Eternal. I just have it.
Uh-huh. Same as me with... He's got the good stuff, so you know, it's the thing. I don't think I can play Deaf Ground.
This computer is like 6 years old.
Deaf Ground looks like Repo. Or, it looks like... No, not Repo. It looks like, Lethal Company. But with a couple extra steps. I know it's not functioning like Lethal Company, but the graphics in the format and something looks... But there's a little more graphics when it comes to the dinosaurs at least. But like, the environment is Lethal Company with dinosaurs. Yeah.
It's kind of like the game you were trying to launch, except you could actually run this one. Because you have an extraction thing, where one person holds the thing, and then you have to get to the extraction point, I believe. You have to hide from the monsters too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to try actually playing some of the games. Like I got friggin' I still haven't played Spelunky 2, which I really should do that. And Death by Daylight, I've played that, but I don't like it. And Splitgate 2, I've played it, but I don't like it. And it's like, haven't seen Peak's new updates. Huh? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this stream. I'll see you in the next one. I'll try some other game.